There are mornings when you wake up and realize you simply cannot afford to be weak. Because if you fall, there is no one else to stand in your place. In the poorer rural regions of India, this truth feels even heavier. Life can be so unforgiving that children who should still be learning to dream are forced to carry the weight of an entire family. Today, I want to share with you the story of Arjun, a young man who gave up his childhood to protect his younger siblings. A story that reminds us, people may grow tired, but their hearts rarely give up. In a small village in South India, where tin roofs gleam under the sun and children run barefoot across the red earth, lived 18-year-old Arjun. He lost his parents long before he was old enough to understand why tragedy strikes without mercy. Before grief could settle, he became the pillar of a tiny family of 3. Sana, the bright girl who hides her emotions. Ravi, the gentle boy who fears his brother works too hard. From that moment, Arjun became their brother, their parent, and their protector. Every morning, while the village was still wrapped in fog, Arjun slipped out to take on any work he could find. Carrying rice sacks in the market, cleaning cattle sheds, assisting masons, anything that paid even a small amount. In the afternoons, he rushed home to prepare simple meals, usually rice, lentils, and a bit of vegetables, before washing clothes and helping his siblings with schoolwork. But no one ever saw the moments when Arjun sat alone under the neem tree outside their house, holding his head in his hands and wondering, "Am I strong enough to keep this home from falling apart?" In poor Indian villages, children learn to grow up early. But that doesn't mean the pain is any less real. One afternoon, Sana returned home with her worn-out sandals torn at the strap, her face downcast. "Paya, my classmates laughed because my sandal broke." She tried to stay strong, but her eyes turned red. All Arjun could do was pull her close and whisper, "You deserve the best, Sana. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." But in his heart, he felt broken because he couldn't buy her a new pair right away. Many nights, when both siblings were asleep, Arjun lay awake listening to the old fan clicking overhead and silently vowed, "Tomorrow, I must try harder." The monsoon season in India often brings endless days of rain. One evening, Arjun returned home drenched after working late. Ravi ran to him and handed him a drawing he made with a pencil stub. It was a picture of an older brother shielding 2 younger siblings from the rain. At the bottom, in shaky handwriting, were the words, "You are our roof, Baya." Arjun froze. Raindrops fell from the leaking roof, but the water on his face came from a place he had kept hidden for years. It wasn't weakness. It was the moment a tired heart remembered why it must continue. Arjun knew hard labor alone couldn't build a future. It could only keep them alive. So he made a bold decision. He enrolled in a small mechanic training program at a local repair shop. He worked during the day and studied at night, sometimes falling asleep on half-repaired motorcycles. Yet through exhaustion, he learned an unshakable truth. Life only changes when you are willing to change yourself. The shop owner, an older man named Prakash, noticed Arjun's quiet dedication and told him, "You may have nothing now, but you have something most wealthy people lack: persistence. Open your own shop, son." Arjun hesitated, afraid. But Prakash placed a hand on his shoulder and added, "You don't need to be perfect to begin. You just need to begin to have a chance at perfection. With his mentor's help, Arjun rented a small stall on the main road of the village. The shop was simple, a few old tools and a wooden hand-painted sign. Day 1, no customers. Day 2, the same. But soon, thanks to his honesty and skill, villagers began trusting him. Gradually, the small shop began glowing with light every evening. 10 years passed. Sana became a design student in Bangalore. Ravi pursued medicine, saying, "I want to take care of Baya when he overworks." And Arjun, once a boy terrified of tomorrow, became the owner of a bustling garage, teaching mechanical skills for free to underprivileged youth. During a local festival, Ravi stood before the community and said, "My brother didn't just raise us, he taught us strength, kindness, and how to rise after being knocked down." Arjun stood quietly behind him, wiping away a tear. No one knew that the confused, frightened boy he once was had become the backbone of the entire neighborhood. Arjun's story is not meant to make you sad. It is a reminder that the strongest people aren't those who never break, but those who rise even when nothing is left to hold on to. In India and everywhere in the world, stories like Arjun's happen every day. Quietly, simply, powerfully. Sanjay. Kerala once carried water for wages, now owns a small electronics shop. Harish. Tamil Nadu once collected scrap metal, now repairs mobile phones. Rajiv. Odisha. Grew up with nothing, now runs a popular tea stall. Their common thread: they chose hope over surrender. Poverty is not destiny, only a starting point. Big transformations often begin with small steps. Strength is born from responsibility, not muscles. Everyone gets opportunities, but only the brave seize them. Hardship doesn't weaken you, it shapes you.